There is something special in Brookings, South Dakota, a spirit that lives in all of us to be welcoming and helpful, and it's just contagious.
The Spirit of Brookings has been modeled to me since I've been young, and I think a big part of that is just a really great sense and culture of philanthropy and giving back and supporting others.
I think if I had to define the Spirit of Brookings, it would be an energetic, innovative community. I remember one of my first years on the SDSU football team, we made the playoffs, and that required us to play on Thanksgiving weekend. We had volunteers and community members from everywhere scramble to come together with a Thanksgiving meal for, I think, about 120 Division I football players. There's just so many great people within our community that want to see people of all ages and all backgrounds be successful, and that's something that I'm really grateful for in today's world. Coach Stig only had one rule, and that was to make the correct decision. And I think that also is what happens within the Brookings community. You know, you have a bunch of people who live with that same philosophy. Let's not always do what's easy, let's do what's right.
Never sacrifice your values. When it feels scary, it's the right thing to do. It's like the jackrabbits, right? We all rally behind the jackrabbits. We've got this glue that holds us together, and whether you went to school at USD or NDSU or whatever, if you end up in this community, you end up part of it, right? So there's just this massive amount of loyalty in the Brookings community. Once you move here, you're part of it.
I would struggle to think of times when I received a no thanks, not interested more than anything else. People here aren't just willing to help, they're excited.
We all want to champion each other and know that supporting one another only makes us better instead of viewing each other as competitors.
Falcon Plastics landed in Brookings 50 years ago. So we started 3 machines and 1 customer, and now this year we're $94 million, 6 global locations. That says a lot for the support that the community gives. We have a value. We call ourselves edgy, always happy, never satisfied. That's how I feel about Brookings as well.
We are always looking to get better, and to do that takes effort and persistence and commitment generationally.
I was very nervous not growing up here, but I found it to be very easy to connect and make my network grow just by being involved in the simplest ways.
The biggest surprise is that Brookings is progressive and forward-thinking. They're always, as a community, striving to grow and to learn and to be better.
The community leaders that are well established are all more than willing to hear from us, and they realize that they won't be around forever, so they need to allow us to be invited to the table so that we can learn and be part of those decisions that bring Brookings to a new level.
Once people enter our community, they'll start to feel that unique spirit that we have. But you know what? It even grows once you become a part of our community.
We want to continue to do great things, produce great people, and build great businesses.
As cheesy as it may sound, you can find your dreams here.
Never thought in a million years, coming from a big town, I would stay in Brookings, let alone South Dakota, the rest of my life. But here I am about 15 years later. It's the best decision I made in my entire life. Brookings is a very special place, and I think that the sky's the limit for what we're going to accomplish.